Well, hello and welcome back to now Mass Effect 2. So, we finished Mass Effect 01, and I said I was going to record Mass Effect 2 and post it today as well. So, here we are. Then, as you see, I already have a resume on here because I did this before. So, and Mass Effect 2 will be the first game where I have my what you call it, where I get my first platinum trophy. Okay, so I just wanted to ensure that's that, because like you see, I got everything else. I got all these trophies besides this one, with multiple biotic powers to combine the effects. So I need to do this 4 more times, and once I get that, I get the platinum trophy. So you guys want to be here with me as I do that, you feel me? So I'm going to import a Mass Effect 1 character this time. See, it was Alex Shepard, that's why I mentioned last time. But now it is Michael Shepard. Yep, Insanity. So yep, Michael Shepard, 55, I was on the Biotic God, Renegade, Rex survived, Kaidan died, saved the council, and I put it Udina. I mean not Udina, Anderson. So let's go.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
His eyes are very cool, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even going to attempt it because I know I'm not going to be able to finish reading that in time. You guys just pause the screen and read it.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Bro, this is so hard to watch. The Normandy! And Exo Presley died. Oh, Ashley, what's good? Usually it's Yara, but what's up?
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Commander,
Get the hell out of here.
Yep, go, go, go.
everybody
Make sure Garrus, my woman Tally, Rex, Liara, Ashley better get. Oh. Yeah, you know she's dead. You know she dead. Ah, crap. Alright.
Mayday! Mayday! This is
Crap.
SSV Normandy!
No, Normandy.
Suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy! Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Oh my gosh. No! Everything is gone. Yo, this is so cool though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, it's all gone. Oh my gosh. But again, this is so beautiful looking. Boop. Boop. I'm so unserious. Like, look at me right now. I'm just bumping into it. It's just booping it. Anywho. Joker. Yo.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
The Normandy's dead. Just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack! Watch the arm!
Yep, he's got brittle bones. Crap. Oh, crap, no! Joker! This is about to hurt so much. Ah! Oh, crap. This was such a great opening, bro. They're like, yeah, let's destroy the Normandy and kill off Shepard immediately. They're like, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm with that. Okay, so I am going to do this because I never done it before. Even in my old playthrough, never did it. So we're gonna rush it and see what happens. Some of my renegade options. Some of my renegade choices.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian,
the homie,
wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren.
There we go.
Thanks to
Didn't choose
Liara's
neither
help,
of them.
we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her.
Yeah.
But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me. It threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Kaidan with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Kaidan was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Kaidan behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope
Yo,
the
look
fleets
at
would counterattack with
Garrus.
enough strength to take back the Citadel.
Garrus had an
But
business.
Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel Tower and confronted him.
Garrus wasn't there with
Died
us though.
believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Just another routine mission, bro. Yes, sir.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Okay. Yep. Michael Shepard. Okay, so let's read this. Soldier. High-level operatives are outfitted with ocular sympathetic processes that allow them to focus on targets with lethal accuracy. Power training, adrenaline rush, concussive shot. Weapon training, assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifles, heavy pistol. And ammo training, incendiary, cryo, disruptor. Soldiers are pure combat specialists. No one is tougher or more effective at taking down enemies with gunfire. Soldiers have the most thorough weapons training and can use all. Infiltrators are equipped with cloaking system. With cloaking system. Systems that allow them to avoid detection for short periods of time, granting a tactical advantage over enemies. Power training, tactical cloak, incinerate, AI hacking. Weapons, sniper, heavy pistol, submachine, ammo training, cryo and disruptor. Infiltrators are tech and combat specialists with the unique ability to cloak themselves from visual and technological detection. Infiltrators are deadly at any range and with a wide variety of weapons, equipment, and powers that can take down any enemy. Vanguards are outfitted with L5N implants, enabling them to perform a biotic charge that strikes the opponent with incredible force while bringing the Vanguard in close for short-range combat. Power training, biotic charge, pull shockwave, weapons, shotgun, heavy pistol, submachine gun, ammo training, incendiary, cryo. The Vanguards are feared for their high-risk, high-reward combat style, closing quickly on enemies and destroying them at close range with weapons and biotic abilities. Sentinels are equipped with the most advanced ablation armor system to keep themselves safe. If overloaded, the system will stun all enemies within a short distance. Powers, tech armor, throw, warp, overload, cryoblast, weapon training, heavy pistol, submachine gun. Sentinels are unique, bringing both tech and biotic abilities to the battlefield. While they lack the focus of adepts and engineers, they are versatile and can handle any situation. Adepts, well, I used to be. Adepts are outfitted with L5X implants that can spawn a micro-singularity, damaging enemies and pulling them into the air. Power, singularity, warp, throw, pull, shockwave. Weapon training, heavy pistol, submachine gun. Adepts are biotic specialists capable of disabling and killing enemies with raw biotic power. While they lack advanced combat training, they are the best at defeating enemies without firing a shot. We'll see about that in Insanity. Engineers can spawn combat drones to harass enemies or force them out of entrenched cover positions. Powers, combat drone, overload, incinerate, AI hacking, cryoblast. Weapons, heavy pistol, submachine guns. Engineers are tech specialists, the only class able to employ combat drones on the battlefield. Engineers are the most effective class at blasting through any enemy defenses and disabling opponents. So, this is what's going to happen. I'm moving on from Adept, and I'm going to become a Vanguard. Hear me out. This is why, okay? So, because Shepard died, and now he is basically being brought back to life, as we are seeing with context clues, with all like them tech stuff and synthetic parts within him, it gave him them combat ability. He was already a biotic god. Now he gave him them combat abilities to make him more combat focused as well as biotic focused. So that's what we're going to be. Anyway, here are achievements. Yay! Armor piercing, barrier, slam. I know I can do this, so barrier, slam, fortification, Gale shield boost, energy drain, Reeve. I remember using Reeve a lot in the old one. I was playing as a Sentinel then, and that was working a lot for me. You know what I mean? Neuroshock, Shredder, Warp Ammo, Phantom Grenade. If I'm being honest, I don't really think that these ammos would be as useful for me as a Vanguard. And I think because I'm going to be going in the thick of things, I should get some type of shield. So either barrier, fortification, or Geth shield boost is what I should probably get. Or energy drain. I can take their shields and upgrade mine. I can be like, oh man, I'm low on shields. Give me your stuff. Right? But I think fortification is what I should go for. Alright, here we go. Like I said, I'm going to try to read things from here on out in any of the games that I play. So, yeah, to really immerse myself in, make it more enjoyable for you guys.
Something's wrong.
Nice.
Reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda. I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Scout's pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Okay, Miranda looking at me like that, okay? That's good.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Crap. Like another day after short leave. Oh, wait.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Okay. First and foremost, let me go ahead and create a save. And let's see what we're looking at. Yep, Vanguard. Alright, let's look at fortification. A brief... oh, wait. No. That's what I meant to look at. Okay. Reinforces armor with non-Newtonian fluid that hardens when struck, providing a brief, huge bonus of maximum shields. And then duration, the strength to absorb more damage, make me even more unkillable. So I get 6 points. And I'm about to level up against, and yeah. Let me do that, and then do that to get all the way up on that. There we go. Boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of codexes. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mech. Look out! Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Okay. Fortification, yeah.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
Okay. Alright, let's see how this works. And okay, there we go.
Coast is clear.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, Dean! Look how you see how he was getting shot up.
I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
That was funny.
More reinforcement. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Oh shoot.
Sleep mode.
go.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got men closing in on my position.
Boom.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far.
Man, I had 9.9 billion. Oh, 4 billion. Never mind, million.
I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
I thought I had 9 million, my bad. Nope, sorry. I'm listening to this log is broken. Just shot.
At all the progress we've made, but she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite, or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
You're up.
Dang, Shepard, why are you getting covered?
Come on over. Shepard. On target. Drop them. What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Ooh, good move.
Things must
Good
be
shot.
worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been
2 years is
comatose,
crazy.
or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Maybe it's time we got moving.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff. Right! Falling back.
Rerouting power. Critical network damage.
There we go.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us, I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. Everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
What about Garrus? Red.
You know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
All right, let's
What's
go.
the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
All right. Let's go. Need that. Okay, you got 6. I can't do the same thing. Go ahead and max this out. These are sure that so huge amount of damage. Yeah. Boost my armor.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Frick.
Get over here!
Proximity warning.
Oh, you got so lucky. I was about to.
Where are you?
I was about to biotic charge you, bro.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
I'm hit! They shot me!
All right.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Well, she's determined. I'll give her that.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall. Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing.
Why are you giving too much info?
Clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first.
Thanks, man.
We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's.
Not just
baby.
any of you.
She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle
There's
bay
something
is
about
only
this
a few-
Wilson person.
We can overload the cannon. Clear a path to the shuttle. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Look at who he
Okay, we took him down.
You saw how that
But
mech
this is
was
getting
looking?
tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my question.
after you asked him who he is.
He
That's
spent
crazy.
a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be...
Man, for real said, "Ooh, who's the Elusive Man?" You know what? In fact, I don't care who he is. You better answer my questions. Like, bro. Come on, Shepard? Alright, play. Boom!
I've got him! Got it! Can't target them.
Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, we gotta highlight these, so boom. Okay. Boom. Alright. We're gonna be reading these codexes soon.
Has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Okay. Alright.
Immediately following the First Contact War, an anonymous extranet manifesto warned that an alien attempt at human genocide was inevitable. The manifesto called for an army, a Cerberus, to guard against invasion through the Charon Relay. Derided as survivalist rhetoric written by an elusive man, the manifesto and its anonymous author soon fell off the media radar. But in 2165, terrorists stole antimatter from the SSV Geneva.
How do you steal
The sole
antimatter?
figure arrested named his sponsor Cerberus. Throughout the 2160s and 2170s, a Alleged Cerberus agents assassinated politicians, sabotaged starships bearing Ezo, and conducted nightmarish experiments on aliens and humans. Denounced as human supremacist, Cerberus calls itself human survivalist. Counter-terror experts speculate Cerberus may have changed leadership with its recent shift to stockpiling ships, agents, and weapons. Whether he, she, or they, the elusive man hides his finances hidden behind shell companies. Few doubt he will kill anyone attempting to expose him.
That's interesting. I never knew that before. All right, let's handle this. Wait, let me. Can't do it. Let's do another save.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab
Yeah,
this
he
shovel
was
and get
talking
out
a
of here.
bit too
My
much
boss
and
wants to
fast for
speak to
me.
you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Nah, let's actually just leave.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone
I
that
mean,
long?
Jacob said 2 years
2
earlier.
years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we
For
start,
Shepard, it probably
the
felt
sooner
like
we can
2
be done.
minutes.
Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters.
Exactly. Victory at all
Satisfied,
costs.
Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility, you had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Okay.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Give me my renegade stuff. But first and foremost, let's look at this. Casual appearance, you know. Oof. I really do like this though. And I got that drip on. Don't like that. This is cool too. That is cool. And this is even fire. What's crazy is I actually got a jacket like this in real life, which is cool. No, it's this jacket. I got this jacket right here. Like, it is so freaking cool. Like, it is so cool. Let's get this one. And 5 health. 5 health. Weapon damage. Give me that. I need that weapon damage. Alright, now let's see. Do I want like... Let's get that. What colors am I thinking? Ooh. Should I go for like a dark red for like Renegade? Or should I go for like a purple color for like Vanguard? Or should I just go all black now? Let's go with that deep dark red. Yeah. I don't know about the white. You gotta get that purple kind of clean in there too. Yeah, that purple is clean. So let's do that. Let's do that. Deep dark red. All right.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong.
I feel like
I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Okay, I will say though, I do feel like Shepard will work with Cerberus is means to stop the Reapers. So got a codex entry for planets, locations, organizations. We'll end up looking at that in a bit. I should wait until the next level to then get this. I'm gonna get that maxed out. Yeah, we'll read the codexes in a bit. Let's go ahead and get the Freedom Promise. Okay. Yeah, if I would have imported my Mass Effect 2 dude into this one, things would have been so different. Yeah. See bonuses for having beat Mass Effect 2. Okay, yeah. So an extra 2,000, 20,000. Yeah. And then, yeah.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Alright, let's save right here. And then we're gonna read some codexes. Okay, so codex.
The reclusive tycoon calling himself the Elusive Man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human interests, whatever the cost to non-humans. The Citadel Council regards him as a fanatic, posing a serious threat to galactic security. A mysterious maverick, to say the least, the Elusive Man heads the Cerberus network. Dubbed the Elusive Empire by investigators, Cerberus is an allegedly untraceable syndicate of private intelligence agencies, biotics laboratories, engineering and scientific research teams, and lucrative front companies. Branded a terrorist and seditionist organization by authorities, Cerberus is the only human power base other than the Terra Firma Party strong enough to embarrass, if not threaten, the Council and its human representatives.
Crazy.
Freedom's Progress colony was once a typical Alliance settlement, but following complete communications blackout and its apparent destruction, is now a lightning rod for anxiety and dread in the galactic human community. The communications blackout followed an upgrade of the colony's small military force, supplemented by mechs and security drones, with high-powered, tower-mounted Guardian lasers. Colonists complained about construction cost overruns, delays, noise, and damage to the local environment. They also feared the defense array could be seen as provocative to their world's neighbors. Such fears may not have been baseless. Authorities have still offered no explanation for the communications blackout, fueling rumors of plagues, natural disasters, or a cult-inspired mass suicide. Located in strategically insignificant space, Freedom's Progress colony had once offered residents spectacular rainbows, lush marshlands, and stunning mountain ranges. Its potential as an agricultural settlement and tourism wonderland rivaled that of any Alliance colony.
Okay. Now, this episode is going to be quite long. So, yeah. Anywho, yeah, after this, I'll be able to level that up. So let's go to Miranda, get that up, next level, pop that. And let me immediately do this. Here, incendiary ammo on, please.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me see what I'm working with. Okay, so I got a pistol. You on shotgun. You on the SMG. I'm on pistol.
Field is clear.
Okay, let me just put this on all my weapons. There we go. Alright, had a shotgun out. Man, I wish I had an AR, bro. Do y'all know how goated I was with an AR in Mass Effect 1? Like,
strange. No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle.
Yes, quiet. There we go.
Hear that? Sounds like fender smacks.
Strange.
Off rip.
I got the light mech.
System failing.
Mech activity. Taking
Okay.
cover.
I've got him.
Uh-huh. 2 more and I get my first one.
System damage. Rerouting power.
Oh, get in the partnership.
I'll put him down.
Impact event.
Dang it!
Going now.
Right with
System damage.
Dang it.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Let me actually look at my abilities real fast. Yeah, and then I gain shields next level up. Okay. Alright. Get that. Appreciate that. Alright. There we go. There we go. Give me that. 2,000.
Charge him up.
Here we go.
Nice trip.
Ooh. Alright, there we go. How do I okay. Alright. Oh, Corey.
Stop right there! Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard?
My baby girl!
You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that get data tally?
Look at
Did it help
Shepard,
you
bro.
complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Yeah, you're my woman.
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
I got non-paragon because of that? Oh, heck no. Right.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
They've seen us.
Sure thing.
I got it. Right there.
Target down.
They count?
You bet.
Right.
Did that count? Bro, did that count? Cause I did the combo. Is that my platinum, please? All right, fine. It's okay. All right, let me save here again. Got to be careful. We're playing on insanity right now.
Use overload on him.
You gotta be careful.
Enemy down.
Ooh, good move. Oh crap! Yo, heck no. Luckily I saved. Bro. Yep. So let me see.
Use overload on him.
Alright. Ooh, that weave was immaculate. So, bro. Okay, there we go. Dang it, that's ammo over there. I need that. Oh, whatever.
Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Bro, let me save after that. I got bodied. Man, I was really hoping. Okay. Come on, come on, come on.
Here we go.
Ow. Okay. Can you die, please? There we go. Give me that. Thank you.
We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Exactly. I was say they should have thought about that one.
And I'll open the loading bay doors.
Okay.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
All right. Let's say, make another save. So yeah, this is gonna be quite challenging.
Moving to cover.
Understood.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Uh-huh. I was about to say, hurry up, Miranda. I'm at 19, so this mech should give me my last point. I should finally get my first platinum tonight. Ow. Yeah, you're dead. Ooh, point blank. Yeah, you're so dead.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
Can I get an
This is gonna be
AR?
one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Yeah, you're not lying. Okay. Off rip. Yeah. What you doing, Shepard? Right. Do I have him in a stun lock? Okay. Come on, boom. That has to be it, right? That has to be it. I did it. Yeah! Come on, platinum. Let's freaking go! My first platinum, baby. Oh, I'm so happy. I got my first platinum. Ah, that felt great. My first platinum. Boom. Okay, this is the that. And then I'm assuming this is that, yeah. So happy, my first platinum, you feel me, y'all? And I'm glad to be able to share it with you guys. Dang. Oh well, I just realized I'm renegade chef. I don't give an F, bro. Okay. That. Hey, baby girl.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Yeah, I was just looking around. Dang, Shepard, you get tired so easily.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming.
Okay, press R2 to
Storm
perform
of
renegade
swarms.
option. Yep. Look at me when I talk to you.
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
Then they just toss bro in there.
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Can I get stasis? Can I damage with stasis too? You know how OP I was with stasis?
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to
Come
take
on,
Vitor
baby
alone.
girl.
We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care.
Tally
will give us the Omnitool data and take him
She hit me with her eyes. I couldn't say no.
Understood, Commander.
I couldn't say no to her. She flat her
I'm
eyes,
glad
bro.
you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Bro, the title for this video is gonna be my first platinum trophy. Cause I finally got my first platinum trophy. I'm so happy, bro. I tried to get it for Mass Effect 1, but didn't get it. But it is what it is.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
I will be honest, I never asked questions when I played these Mass Effect games or Dragon Age games, so I'm trying to do better with this. So may you guys please have grace on me. So I'm trying to get more invested, because I'm being honest, I kind of forgot a lot about this.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Because, like, for example, when Mass Effect 1, we was talking like Kaden and I was asking questions. Because usually when I did play, I was just saying, you know, tactical thing and what's your opinion on the last mission, and then I just leave. But because I kept asking questions, I actually knew more. I started knowing about it. I didn't even know he went through what he did and he even killed somebody with his paralysis. I didn't know that until now, you feel me? So I'm going to start doing that more often.
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
The collectors are definitely a human enemy.
But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign.
That's
the
a sign.
abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
The homie?
Where's Garrus Vakarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's
the other female homie?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
My woman.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
The biggest homie.
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Tuchanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's
and the
Ashley
other female
Williams?
homie?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Alright then.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
The biggest homies, the OGs of OGs, the triple OG.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Buddy!
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Normandy. Level 7, give me that. Appreciate that. Okay. 20,000.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Mm-hmm.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard. Unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else.
He'll grow to
I
like
observe and
Edie,
offer
trust.
analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alright, use the galaxy map to pick your new destinations. Okay. Power terminal. Use your power terminal to get status updates on your squad. Armory. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Okay. Use the elevator to access the Normandy's other decks. Okay. Okay, customize my appearance. Take it out, require the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. Okay. So we got assembling the team. Okay. Okay. Codex. More Renegade, thank you. And okay. Alright, first and foremost, I looked up, so what we're going to do off rip is get that. So, destroy your weapon inflicts even more damage, and you receive a damage bonus to biotic powers, which is so good. Like my health, 15%. Weapon damage is 15% compared to 9%, but I get minus 15% on power recharge time, which is so good. That my Paragon Renegade score rating goes up 70%. This is 100. Then power damage plus 15 on both. Your staying power lets you survive marathons or combat. Power resource time and Paragon Renegade scores are improved still further, and you receive a bonus to biotic power duration. I think I should get this to get more damage out on my outputs and everything. Well, let me do that. I can then put 2 points into this. Seconds. Okay, yeah. So more damage. I think I should go ahead and get this. Yeah, your charge now hits with increased force, and a mass effect field is retained briefly to shield you from incoming damage, which is something I think I should actually get. Yeah, let me go ahead and get that. Need that. And then shockwave. Yeah. Let me see what I'm gonna be focusing on. This is already max. I'm gonna get max charge, max Inferno Emerald, and max fortification. Everything else like this, I would probably just put like a point in there. This would be good to have up to like probably heavy shockwave. maybe, if anything, and then probably put 1 point into pool. But this is good. The effects are nearby targets, suspending targets in the air. But that's good, but I'm just probably get like that. Okay. Codex. What are we looking at? Alright.
With elaborate secrecy, Cerberus labored for years to build a new, superior Normandy. The vehicle's many alterations produced a craft nearly double the original size, requiring an even larger Tantalus drive core to compensate. The new Normandy features greater space in living quarters, research laboratory, observation deck, and cargo bay. Its shuttle can make landings the Normandy cannot attempt. In addition to tight beam communicators, Normandy's Quantum Entanglement Communicator, QEC, provides instantaneous contact with the elusive man. The Enhanced Defense Intelligence AI coordinates many of the ship's combat functions, assisting and even supplanting human piloting. Potential upgrades are numerous. The airframe could support additional armor and an axial mass accelerator. The thrusters could support recent advances in fuel technology beyond H2O2 chemical rockets. And the hull can mount double the standard number of kinetic barrier projectors, leaving space for stronger shields, easily sustainable via the new EZO drive core.
Okay.
Living beyond the Omega-4 mass relay and the Terminus systems, the mysterious Collector species is glimpsed so rarely as to be taken for a myth by most in galactic society. In reality, Collectors are human-sized insectoid bipeds and can resemble massive winged beetles. They are a terrifying force in the galaxy, responsible for the murder of hundreds of thousands. Collectors generate permanent stasis fields around themselves, creating nightmarish red-shifted energy fields. In battle, they hold position whenever possible, relying on their aggressive biotics and nearly limitless power. Several types of bipedal collectors have been identified, including minions, defenders, zealots, assassins, and artillery operators. Acting together, collectors have imprisoned entire cities in stasis. While no definite forensic accounting exists to explain the fate of those imprisoned, leading speculation is that victims are harvested for scientific experimentation and neurobiological repurposing.
Okay then. Wait. Oh. All right. Dossier the veteran, Zaid Masani, combat survival, tactics protection. Zaid has stopped taking work recently, but he was slashing on Omega. His reputation as a premier bounty hunter in the galaxy has caught up with him, and he is rumored to spend his days drinking and shooting would-be rivals. There is none better than a fight. The Professor, Dr. Mordin Solus, best Solarian. Kirhi is second to Bernardin. Biological weapons expert, light weapons training with Solarian special STGs. Dr. Mordin Solus is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering collector attacks. He is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. Archangel, small unit technical expertise, Omni-2 expert and noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. Normal, loyalty, okay. The Warlord, Dr. Okier. Millennia of combat and strategic experience, room and familiarity with collector technology, a brilliant, brutal Krogan warlord and Krogan rebellions veteran. Okier is obsessed with saving the Krogan from the genophage. It appears he contacted the collectors to gain the necessary technology. Currently at a Blue Suns camp on Corlus, his relationship with the mercenaries is unknown. Like, no. The convict, Jack, no last name known. Exceptional biotic ability, no criminal background, currently in custody. Jack is rumored to be the most powerful human biotic. Little else is known, but the subject has a history of violence and should be approached carefully. Excuse me. Currently, Jack is being held on a Turian prison ship Purgatory. Cerberus has negotiated for the subject's release. The Master Thief's Kasumi, sabotage, infiltration, and extraction, property acquisition, stealth, agile combat. This subject has stolen extremely valuable resources from Cerberus in the past, alarm systems, DNA encoders, guards, and various other detonants were bypassed, and we don't know how. She was last seen on the Citadel. Okay. And I can cycle through your appearance, so let's do that. And all right. And this is like, because it's so wide open now, it's gonna take us more than the amount of episodes we did in the first one. And the first episode may be uploaded like probably tomorrow, depending on how long it's taking for it to finish. So yeah. Anywho, Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you are actually alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Zaid. Shepard. We've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name Zaid. Has been involved in some of the best known and utterly unknown military operations and the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee, I've taken care of that, okay? Commander, the MSV Rosalai, a service ship with service connections, has gone mission. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-Side Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Emmanuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalai and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. Okay. Okay, Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, our scans in the meta system has turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the records of the SSV Normandy. The Normandy! We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Okay. Shepard, occurred to our armored technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Shepard, one of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the Planet I Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please use care in this matter. We'll be doing that. I think that's DLC, so we'll be doing that in a bit. Shepard, we recently had an incident involving the Gelv at one of our outposts in the Skilling Verge. Don't worry. I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Gelv scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical shock attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrators are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works. Now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train out other operatives. So, one of those will Kasumi Goto. Shepard, at great cost and effort, we have tracked the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable to your mission. Travel to Zakir Ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special air terminal that differs from the usual. And put the password Silence is Golden to begin the rendezvous. Okay. And your account. Okay. Banking agent. Okay. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent charge changed to the status of the reactivation of your account. You have a remaining balance of 100,000. Shepard, you had 9.9 million. What happened? What have you been doing? You've been trying to woo tally? That's what it had to have been. It had to have been. Yeah. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working. You should never do that. They screwed us over. You screwed us over, Shepard. Are you protecting your greatest assets? We will find the best life insurance for rates and covers for blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now that was interesting. So yeah, let's mark all these as red. So Overlord, Firewalker, Norman Crash Site. So this is DLC, and we're gonna do that in a bit. Not in a bit, but it's gonna be a while before we end up doing that.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
And let's start with the homie first. Another codex. Okay. Two beautiful moons, one spectacular ring, 0 neighbors, says a popular advertisement for the Terminus Systems world. Id is known for its sparsely settled population despite being a garden planet with a colony nearly a century old. Blessed with a mild climate, wildlife no more dangerous than Earth. Than that on Earth, my bad. And soil and bacteria amenable to imported plants. I would appear to have an unexploited paradise. However, it is unpopular for 2 reasons. The first and most obvious is that its moon, Lyte, is in an unstable orbit that will lead to a planetary impact and an extinction-level event within the next 2 centuries. As such, all investment in the planet is short-term, and the biggest business is selling off the local biota to the highest bidder. The second drawback is the level of violence on the planet. Like the rest of the Phoenix Massing cluster, IE was briefly considered part of Citadel space during its first wave of colonization. However, when the colony broke off to become an independent planet in 2133, the Council let the doomed planet go with less than a day of debate. Free from any real governing body, IE's history has since been filled with wars between small frontier town city-states over its resources. The result is a dangerous world where the average citizen is expected to be self-reliant to the point of fending for themselves against cutthroat corporations, strong-armed militia groups, and even Geth incursions. You dealt with a Geth incursion in Mass Effect 1. The fighting is so frequent that the name of the planet itself has changed more than 11 times. In a sign of blunt indifference, Standard Citadel Galaxy Map referred to the world by the name given to it by human colonists in the latter half of the century. Wow. He feels like the Council said, you know what, this thing is more, it gives enough more hassle than it's worth, so screw this planet. That's actually funny. Okay. Dang, another one?
A political economic pact for collective colonial security. The Alliance is the central galactic institution of human society. The Alliance gained associate membership to the Citadel Council in 2165, and full membership in 2183, with Ambassador David Anderson representing humanity. Human political-economic relationships vary between combative and lucrative. The Turians, who'd fought humans during the 2157 First Contact War, have become valuable trade partners, despite residual social hostility. Other relationships are even more complicated. The rapid rise of human political influence on the Council, achieving in decades what others waited or are still waiting centuries to acquire, has galvanized suspicion and resentment against humanity. That negativity is vastly outweighed by the respect and trust humanity earned by saving the Council during the 2183 attack on the Citadel, at the cost of Alliance cruisers Cairo, Cape Town, Emden, Jakarta, Madrid, Seoul, Shenyang, and Warsaw, and their 2,400 crew.
I can't run. Okay, whatever. Oh, Joker.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective.
That's exactly right.
Leather?
I was like, yeah, Joker, it's great to see you having fun eating. This office, I already know what this room is being, because, I mean, come on now.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
Oh, man.
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation
Enhanced
of
Defense Intelligence.
EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
We found some of his facilities
I
in
have
one.
a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized.
No,
into
but you can
task
answer that
oriented
one, okay.
cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Alright then.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
What? Shepard, why are you looking like that? Oh, can you mean that? Appreciate that. Alright, Codex. Alright. Should we even be reading these? I don't know if we should be reading the secondary ones, so I'm gonna let that rock. So, what's your name? Chambers?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Yeoman.
I've been assigned as your administrative assistant.
I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
True.
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official
Yeoman.
role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I don't need you analyzing me, yeoman.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to
Can't
help
pick
fight
too many
the
Paragon
greatest
options.
threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Her appearance
This
did
organization's
change from the
dark
original
reputation.
to now.
Do you have any concerns working for them?
She was more, had more
Not at
orange
all.
hair.
Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll
Ding
talk.
dang it. I gotta be careful. I'm not trying to be an a-hole to my team though. Because Shepard would actually care about these people. Okay. Should he start using that?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay. There we go. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see. Renegade, yeah. We are going to end up ending this this very first episode soon. Yo.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well. and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
I see.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Alright.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Okay.
Chef surprise.
Once we finish talking to everybody, we're
Commander
gonna call it an
Shepard,
episode.
The hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, do not care.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Oh, is that who I think it is? The Checkpoints!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this episode maybe, since this episode's like one of the longest ones, it may be uploaded like sometime tomorrow. But even then, we're still gonna record the next episode tomorrow too. Okay.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I didn't hear an officer on deck. I run this ship military. Do you two think this is all a joke?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
Won't happen again, sir.
At ease. Who are you?
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
I see.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
All right.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
And that is where... Dang, Shepard, look at the camera. Shepard, look at the camera. Anyway, that is exactly where we're gonna leave it off. It feels so good to get my very first platinum trophy, guys. You guys don't understand how much it means to me to finally get my first one. Yes, I play a lot of games. Like I said, I'm not a trophy hunter or like that. I just play the game and try to do everything as possibly can to make it more fun, long, and enjoyable. So getting my first platinum means a lot to me, honestly. Maybe some other time, another game, we may end up getting another one, maybe. And you guys will be there with me to see that happen. But do thank you guys again for joining me, and I will see you guys within the next episode. And this episode, we're gonna go to the Citadel first. Next episode, and after that, we're just gonna do some exploration and all that stuff, do some side quests in between all that happening, and yeah. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.